Let's do it. You got it. This is ludicrous. Let's Mr. A to the Z exhibit. Disturbing the beat. You got it. What's your name?
Wendy Williams.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
And now we're pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
What your ears are about to witness the greatest queen of all time.
Okay, party people in the house.
Turn it up, yo. Turn it up. This is it. Allow me to reintroduce this representing
From west to east.
Just better get it right.
Y'all know the name.
Wendy Williams. Been in this game for a while.
I hate to brag.
Ain't nobody
It is phenomenal.
like the queen.
Right here.
Who the brother is so much drama.
From yo block to yo block, I heard of the number one female. Been doing this for years.
Empty barbershop, beauty salon.
Who the brother is so much
Again and again.
Wendy Williams.
Bringing your name up. A lot of you haters scared to death.
She at it again.
Wendy Williams.
She in it to win.
Wendy Williams.
She back and she staying.
Wendy Williams.
The ain't playing. I like to present you the winner of the Game Shoes of the Year award.
Once again.
Introducing.
Here we go. Hey, everybody. How's it going with you? Thanks so much for being here. Welcome to the Wendy Williams Experience. So, today, well, we might have some guests come through. We haven't gotten the absolute confirmation. You know, those shaky kind of guests. It's okay. If we have them, we have them. If we don't, we don't. We've got other things to take care of today. We have Advice Hour, which is next hour. I take your snafus and try to help you make sense of them and perhaps give you some sort of solution. Also, celebrities that we're talking about today, Sienna Miller, Nas, Quincy Jones, Star Jones. We've got the result of the People Poll question from the Wendy Williams Experience website yesterday regarding Bobby and Whitney, and a new question to propose to you that you can go on the website and answer with a yes or no. So you all keep it where you got it. I appreciate you for being here. Listen, don't expect a whole lot because it is what it is. Welcome to the Wendy Williams Experience.
What's up? This is Barack Obama, and you are listening to the Wendy Williams Experience.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and distinction that I introduce to you the queen of all media, Wendy Williams.
Let me tell you something. Oh, you got me mesmerized. I love this song right here, too. A shout out to Faith for making it, for sure. Anyway, everybody, welcome to the show. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. I feel pretty good today, you know. The phone lines are open and the fax machine's full of paper, and it's all good. Like I told you at the top of the show, we're expecting a guest, possibly two today. They're supposed to be coming in tandem. But I'm still waiting for Elisa to get the absolute confirmation, and which is why a lot of times I don't even like to say guests are coming up to the show. So, in the meantime, I see that this email is still going around to people, and I've got to bring this up I'm sorry for those of you who already understand for the umpteenth time. I did not put an email blast talking about Debbie Allen apparently turned out the whole Different World cast. How you doing, Mass? Wow. Come on now. As creamy as it sounds, that's not me. Don't make me wear that. I didn't do this. I don't go on the web like this. I got a life. You know what I'm saying? Spending all this time typing something up and send. Is that what you do when you put it on the web?
Send.
Pressing send and making sure every one of you all get it. How do you do that, Art? What button is that? Send to everyone? There's a separate button that says send to everyone?
Send it all out.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then everybody in the world gets it.
Yeah.
Pretty much everybody in the world has this one. Alicia Keys has a boyfriend. By the way, she is not 22. She's 26. Come on now. Stop putting this on me. Look, after I finish gossiping halfway down the page, it says, more gossip from Wendy. Wingo from Jagged Edge is a weed addict.
Whoa.
He loves strip joints and taking ecstasy. His shower has hair all over it, and he is sexing with his cleaning lady interior decorator who's 40. Now, while that all sounds absolutely dramatic, perfect fodder for this mill, this is not me.
Somebody's making money off of that, though.
Well, I guess.
Crazy.
You know, if you want, if what you're trying to do is I guess make money in the image of Wendy, then you better hope I never catch you. I don't know who this is sending this out. It's been the same one. They don't change it up any. Maya gets around. Ever wonder why she's such a pretty girl and single in the industry? Well, hold your hats for this, cause here's her hit list, and then listing all the different people. Shaq has a mistress in Dallas. He bought her a house. He spends his time. Yada yada yada. Tyrese has white bumps on his manhood. Come on, you. I didn't write this, so please stop sending this to me and asking me, Wendy, did you really say this stuff? Why don't you add more? How come I never hear you talk about this stuff on the show? Exactly. I'm on the show 5 hours a day, 4 hours in most places, but 5 hours a day. Why do I have to waste my time on a type damn keyboard after work? I don't need to send an email blast. I can just send a 50,000 watt flamethrower blast. Ooh. Come on now. This is not me. So you can put that where? Back there. Hello?
Hello, Wendy.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
I just wanted to say, I just got back from Arizona, and they don't have you down there.
Wait, so, I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time hearing you. You just came back from where?
Arizona. And
Arizona?
They don't have you down there yet.
Right.
But we had to listen to you on the computer.
Yeah, online.
And so I made my whole friends, whole office listen to you online.
Do they like it? Do you think now that you're gone, they're still listening?
Hell yeah. She just emailed me and told me, what time does it come on again?
Great. Terrific.
And then my next question for you. When are you coming back with your TV show, Wendy Williams on Fire?
Well, the next one, man, your guess is as good as mine. The way that those shows are designed, there are a series of specials that I do for VH1. There are no particular dates or, when we first started this, there were a particular amount that were supposed to be done per year. It was supposed to be 6 per year. Uh-huh. But hell, it's been about 2 years I've been in the deal, and we've only done 4 shows. They pieced together a 5th one for a red carpet special, but we've only actually executed 4 shows. So, they get done when they get done.
All right, then.
I appreciate you anticipating, though.
Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
My friend wants to say hi.
Okay.
Hello.
How you doing?
All right, how are you?
I'm doing well.
That's good.
Well, I appreciate you listening.
I appreciate you being on the air. You're the best thing to happen up there, girl.
Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome. My roommate wants to say hi, too.
Okay.
Hey, Wendy.
Hey.
How are you?
Fine. Now, I understand you girls a lot better than him. Did he say you all were in Arizona?
No. I guess he was thinking about moving to Arizona. We live in New Haven, Connecticut.
Oh, in New Haven. Okay, well, we're on in New Haven.
Oh, yes. We listen to you all the time, but sometimes the radio stations be fuzzy and stuff.
Okay, well, no. Well, you listen to WBLS New York. You also listen to Power 104.1, right, out of Hartford.
Right.
Well, between those 2 stations, because you're right on the cusp, you should get no fuzz. Switch around.
BLS is the fuzzy one.
Okay, well, that's because you're too far up. You just get the fringe circuits. You switch to Power 104.1.
Yeah, we're going to do that right now.
Yeah, there you go. Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right, take care.
All right, bye-bye.
That's the beautiful thing about being syndicated is that, same thing happens in Jersey. There's parts of Jersey where, New York is fuzzy, but then you flip over to Philly. Holla. Power 99. That's what's really good. Anyway, everybody, you know what? Oh, shout out to Paul John over at Universal Auto Network in Queens. What's good, Paul John? And special shout out to Don Ron. Hillside Auto Spa. Spa is right behind that Jive Splabu Cal. Don Ron was one of the original question mark entertainment people. What's good, Don Ron? So anyway, did you hear about this thing? Shout out to everybody listening in Georgia. What is up with this? Give me this just in. This just in, Jonesboro, Georgia. A Florida man who had a commercial pilot's license has been arrested for raping a 16-year-old girl at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. Michael Matthews, 39, of Daytona Beach, Florida, is accused of attacking the Florida woman in the concourse stairway Tuesday afternoon, Atlanta police said. In addition to the rape allegations, authorities are also investigating how Matthews, the victim were able to enter the stairway, which is accessible only for airport employees. That's terrible. You got to be so careful. You got to carry your mace and your gun and your weapons and stuff everywhere you go. You know, even, hell, sometimes like the offices here will be closed for holidays. Think I'm not weaponing down going to the bathroom because you never know where the crazy people are. You really never know. What you gonna do? Get it poppin'. Is that what I'm listening to? It's down low.
Yeah, Jim Jones.
Yeah. Anyway, everybody, I have the results from yesterday's People Poll question. Does being Bobby Brown damage Whitney Houston's career and reputation even further? 80% of you said yes. 20% of you said no. I'm in the 20% only because it couldn't go down any further than it already was. That TV show is just confirming everything. And I'm so mad it's Wednesday because I need Thursday to get here fast. I need my fix. My assistant, Nicole, is getting, what do you call that magic that they do to your eyes and make your vision magical?
LASIK eye surgery.
Yeah, she's getting that tomorrow. Or it might be later on today, whatever.
No, tomorrow.
Is she getting it tomorrow?
Yeah.
And she asked Dr. Calabro, look, Doc, I just need to be sure that my eyes are open and my vision is clear by 10 o'clock because being Bobby Brown, she was like, he was like, you are Wendy's assistant. Excuse me, Dr. Della Russo. Calabro is the plastic surgeon.
There you go.
Yeah, Dr. Della Russo. Young Dr. Della Russo. His father's older Dr. Della Russo. The young doc is handsome. If you're going to lose your sight, that's the last thing you do want to look at. Something good. I don't mean to be scaring you, Nicole.
She'll be fine.
Yeah, no, she'll be fine, please. Della Russo's laser eyes, they're the best in the business. Everybody gets done there. No doubt. She'll be able to see the paperwork better and you know, maybe that'll help me.
I've had no problems.
Get another VH1 special up on the boards or something.
There you go.
Shout out to everybody over there. So anyway, I'm ready to give you your new People Poll question. But like I said, does the show damage Whitney's career even further? And 80% of you said yes, 20% of you all said no. And if you're new to the show, I have a website. It's named after the radio program. It's called WendyWilliamsExperience.com. Now, the People Poll questions are always yes or no. And I want to know more about you all, which is why I put it out there. This one for tomorrow, you answer today, I'll tell you the results tomorrow. Are you pro-choice? Are you pro-choice? Are you pro-choice? Are you pro-choice? There are 3 people in the room. Raise your hand if you're pro-choice. The women are pro-choice. The man feels as though, you know, if you get raped in an alley, have the baby anyway. Bring the baby home to your husband and try to explain that. If I get you, well, please. You were the first one asking me about the morning after pill and all that other kind of stuff. You are lying.
I'm not answering it. I don't want to answer that. So it's not a yes or no.
I'll answer for you. Yes, because I clearly remember our conversation about the pill.
Right.
Besides, you've come in here with your brow sweating more than a few times since I've known you. Waiting for the EPT and the rabbit to die and all that other crap. So there's 3 of us in here and 3 of us say yes. What do you say? It's on the website. We'll be back.
It's Wendy, man.
I want to fuck good at you, watch you eat each other. My
The Wendy Williams Experience.
All righty, everybody. It's 107.5 WBLS, today's R&B and classic soul in the Wendy Williams Experience. Another hot day in August here in New York City. And shout out to everybody who's luxuriating in the air conditioner. But a special shout out to those who aren't. You know what I'm saying? Particularly for people who work outside, you know, laying tar and asphalt and the construction people and stuff. I hope that this show can take your mind a bit off the heat and onto something else. I feel for you all out there. Listen, everybody, a reminder for you that August 11th, 12th, and 13th, we don't want you to miss out on the Harlem Renaissance Art in the Park. Oh, this is great. It's at Malcolm X Plaza, Central Park, and Malcolm X Boulevard. That's where the plaza is. Over at 110th Street. It's going to be a 3-day outdoor art festival featuring jazz, film, and art. See, this is right up your alley, right? All right, I'll repeat. August 11th, 12th, and 13th. It's the Harlem Renaissance Art in the Park Festival. It's going on right there at Malcolm X at 110th Street. A lot of fun. And just a reminder from your radio station, enjoying the summer fun with you. WBLS. Oh, caller number 10 right now is going to pick up passes for Kool and the Gang in Southampton. Yeah, isn't that great? Kool and the Gang, Under the Stars, right there in Southampton, a little place called the Elks Lounge. It's on Route 27 in Southampton, and the show is going to be for this Friday. So if your schedule is clear, then I'm looking for you on the telephones now, my friend, to pick up those passes. Oh, yes. It's Wednesday, Art. Do you have your routine planned?
Come on, I just come off the top of the head, Wendy. Stop playing with me.
Yes, but I know you have a blueprint of what you're going to be joking about.
Yes, I do.
All right, well, the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience then is going to be in full effect. Artie's got his comedy.
Where's the contest at?
The contest you just put over. Oh, here it is. Okay, here we go. What'd you say? What's that say? Virginia's for hustlers. You better work it out. Intern with the Virginia's for Hustlers teacher. I like that. I like that. Anyway, the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience is tonight at the Laugh Factory, 8th Avenue and 42nd Street. The doors open up at 8 o'clock. Artie, you and I have a little meeting, a little project that I wanted to work on right after the show at 7.
Yeah, I remember.
And then I would like to get out of that project so I can be at the Laugh Factory by 8:15 when the doors open.
And I need time to chief.
Yes, and you need time to get your head right.
Oh!
You know, so I'll leave you in the stairwell or wherever you go.
Yeah.
In between a phone kiosk on the street or whatever you do. Behind one of them little dirty dog umbrella stands. Or as you just stroll down the street, thereby really playing it off.
I actually walk from here to the comedy, and I get my mind and my things together.
Oh, so you walk up 34th Street?
I walk from here to the comedy club.
And that's where you get your mind right.
Right.
As in your walk.
Yes.
All right. Well, be prepared to open the show tonight with your jokes. Then you introduce me. I introduce Capone and Ken Black and it just all the night unravels from there. I mean, it's just when I say the night goes downhill, I mean that in the best way possible. It is just an absolute fabulous time. You got to be 21 years or older. And, come with you and your office workers or come by yourself or however you want to do it. But I'll see you tonight, okay? The comedy starts at 9 o'clock, all right? And I sit to the right of the stage. Like when you're facing the stage, if you look to the right, I sit on the same perch, every Wednesday. So I'll see you there tonight, okay? All right, goody gumdrops. You know what? A WBLS reminder to check out DL Hughley's new late night show. It's called Weekends at the DL. I wish it was Weekends on the DL. You know what I mean? How you doing? Weekends on the at the DL. It's new and it's different, and I haven't seen it yet, so that's what's in the copy. But I plan on checking it out this weekend. It comes on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night at 11 p.m. It's only on Comedy Central, and the tagline is, and you thought they wouldn't give another brother a show, based on, Dave Chappelle. But they did. It's DL Hughley. Weekend nights, Saturday, Sunday, and also Friday at 11 p.m. So good. I hope that show is good, DL. Congratulations on that deal, too. Shout out to Little Miss Nana. I skated with you last week, girl.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, what's up?
But, I took the kids and stuff.
Right.
you know, my nephew and my son and whatnot. But this Friday, they're at Martha's Vineyard, so, you know, Miss Wendy will be home waiting for D.L. Hughley and reruns of B and Bobby Brown. But the kids skate out there, you know. Little Miss Nana. You know, she's like a little icon over there in Newark and whatnot. So they go to Skate 22 on Fridays. Right around dinner time. It's fun for the kids. What are your plans for the weekend? Oh, boy. Alrighty, everybody. So, Art, let's keep it moving. And more of the Wendy Williams Experience coming up on 107.5 WBLS. Shout out to the people over at the Source magazine. I got my hands on that September issue. You know what? I knew I wasn't going to make cover. How am I supposed to compare to that? Pow, pow, pow. Trina giving it to us hard. Pow, pow, pow. On the front cover. Oh, Miss Wendy with the flat booty inside. Look. Pow. Boop. I got on some Poom Poom shorts and a Dolce & Gabbana shirt and no bra because my girls are standing straight up.
Oh.
Yep. And you want to know what? I don't see where they did any airbrushing. Because the part that I would have airbrushed would have been to make the shorts look like they're not hugging my thighs. Do you see the huggage on my thighage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way it's supposed to look, though.
No. I don't think so. I don't know.
Daisy do.
They look like they're digging in.
Oh.
Don't they look like they're digging in a little bit to my meat?
It's not a problem with that, though. That's good.
I don't know.
Dig in.
All I'm saying is that I never thought in this point in my career would I be duking it out. You know what I mean? With a piece of cloth called a shirt.
That's a good range for you.
Oh, yeah.
That's good range.
Never thought I'd be dipping into this range. But you know what? If I could do this when I was 18, I would have been over it now. But because I couldn't, I'm not over it.
There you go.
I'm not over it. And a special shout out to Chloe Hillard. Thank you, Chloe. It was nice having you with me on that whole day. She followed me on a whole day. Child wanted to eat, you know, rest. And I was like, no, gotta go. And she turned out a good article. Thank you, Chloe. And shout out to everybody over at the Source. So, the article is in, and the picture, pow, is in the September issue. It's called All Hail the Queen. Love her or hate her, Wendy Williams is on top and working to keep that, working to keep it that way, both on and off the air. Every day is a struggle and a hustle. You know, we have a comment line here on the show. We've had it for
ever.
Before
everybody else.
And have neglected to, first of all, does Trev Hollywood ever pull messages off of it?
He does, but he stores them in his computer.
Okay, no more storing. When he comes off vacation, he's got to take those out and start putting them on the air.
Gotcha.
Second of all, we need some kind of button that you can push just to give out the comment line number. That way I don't have to remember to say it. Because if you leave me to remember it, I'm not going to. But here's the comment line. It's 212-592-0464. And now, is it blank right now? Are people able to call up and leave messages, or is that full?
No, I cleared it.
Okay. Did you just dump everything, throw it away, or did you?
No, I mean, I cleared it last time he put them in his computer.
Okay. 212-592-0464. That's the comment line here for the Wendy Williams Experience. You call, you comment, and we hear what you have to say. You know what? I want to give a shout out to the geniuses at Records. Patrick.
Oh.
Tom. I knew you all are having fun in Miami, but it's all good. And remember this. What goes around comes around. And trust me, it will be felt.
Tonk.
All right. Martha Reeves of Martha Reeves and the Vandals, or is that Vandellas?
Vandellas.
Well, she is a Motown legend, as you know. Well, she's also running for city council. And November 8th is the general election. And they say that she's looking real good now to possibly be a member of city council. You know, she's 64.
Oh.
nothing wrong with that. Why do you say it like, oh?
I mean, she should be retiring and relaxing.
No, but older people, like 64 is the new 54. People don't like to retire anymore. People still like to be active. You know, an active brain is what keeps you youthful and with it. Like, to totally retire and do absolutely nothing is great, but that's only great if you've got kids and grandkids and you're active in, you know, your condo association board or, you know, something. You know, old doesn't mean left out or stupid. Like, I used to say I want to retire, you know, eventually. But now, no way. I don't want to retire. I want to be old as dirt, sitting on somebody's radio someplace, taking somebody's damn phone calls, you know, collecting a little piece of check. At that point, it wouldn't even be about the money. It would be about keeping my mind sharp and keeping me in touch with what's really going on. That's right. You know. Love that. Good luck, Martha. Jennifer Aniston, everybody's reportedly pulled out of the Friends reunion show because she wants to distance herself from her character and the Friends situation, even though that's how she made her mark on the map. You know, the cast of the show has signed on to appear in an upcoming documentary about the show, but Aniston, Jennifer, will not be a part of that. I understand that. She's still the greatest friends with Courtney Cox and David Arquette. Still godmother to Coco, their baby. You know, they Schwimmer and everybody's still friends behind the scenes. But I understand what Jen's saying. Look, it's bad enough she just had to, you know, suffer the terrible embarrassment of her husband and his. By the way, Angelina Jolie has lost so much weight. She's starting to look really disgusting. Look at that.
Oh, bones.
No, she is nothing but skin and bones. They say she's down to 110 pounds. Good. I hope it's over stress. I'm down with the wife. You know, good. So you stressing now, huh, bitch? Ooh. You want to stress. She's lost her boobs.
Oh.
Her arms are withering. Her legs are toothpicks. Her gap is crazy because it's not even a gap. It's just one big tunnel from ankle up. You know what I mean? Yeah. They say that perfect legs have 3 gaps. You ever stand and put your ankles together in the mirror? They say perfect legs have 3 gaps. The first gap is supposed to be between your ankles and the muscular part of your calves. The second gap is supposed to be, I think, from your knees, like right there, your knee area. You know, where your calves come back together from your knee to the thigh part. And then the third gap is supposed to be up here at the feminine V.
That's right.
So, you know. I heard that a long time ago. When you get home tonight and you take off your clothes before you take your shower, just, you know, get in front of a full length and see how many tunnels you can count. I got 2. I get the one from my ankles to my calves. That's a given. It's like, if you don't have space, if you don't have a gap between your ankles and calves, there's a problem, sister. But I got that one, and then thanks to LA Weight Loss, I do have to say, I now have the one. Is it time for LA Weight Loss commercial?
Sure.
Well, then I'll just fold right into it. Hey, everybody, it's Wendy Williams telling you about my second gap thanks to LA Weight Loss. Look, when I stand up and I put my legs together, I actually have this little one right here at the feminine V. I never had one of those before. You know what I mean? Yeah. I have that now. Thanks. I lost 15 pounds on LA Weight Loss a little over a year ago, and I kept it off. As a matter of fact, it's almost lunchtime here in the studio. Ask me what I'm having. Chicken l'orange and chicken tenderloin in an orange glaze. Because on LA Weight Loss, you can eat lean cuisine. Find out what LA Weight Loss can do for you. 1-800-448-TRIM. Telling you, baby, call that number.
Wendy, man.
I met up with this guy. We were together. We were at his house, and why do you think his thing wouldn't work? Do you think maybe he's...
How you doing? The Wendy Williams Experience. Everybody needs something.
Should I leave? Like, is that selfish to my son?
Come get some.
Let me tell you, Wendy, it's really a trouble with a dude.
Advice out.
I'm having a problem with my fiancé and his family.
I was in a relationship with this girl for like 18 months. She told me the relationship meant nothing.
Always drama.
Call Wendy right now. 1-866-GET-WENDY. Fax Wendy at 866-WENDY-FAX.
Wendy, can you give me advice on play?
What's up, y'all? This is Faith Evans, and you're listening to my girl, Wendy Williams. She's so crazy.
playing it. Don't stop. It's the Wendy Williams Experience, everybody, on the radio. Got a Diddy story for you. Carmen Electra is the new face of Max Factor. We can talk more about that. And they say Sienna Miller is pregnant. We'll talk about that, too. In the meantime, it's Advice Hour. But first, here's a woman who's just spreading the word to other women. She says, Wendy, what goes around comes around. You better believe it. I was cheating on my husband, and I went into his voicemail and hear some woman saying that she loves him and that she couldn't wait until they're together in the future. Wendy, she puts about 25 Ys. Look at that. Wendy, I felt that ish, and I could have blown my husband out of the water, but I was grown enough to handle it, and I did, and now it's done to me, and I don't like it, but I'm handling it. Same like this woman he's messing with. She knows he's married, and it'll happen to her, and she's gonna feel it, and my husband will get his too. Bottom line is, don't do things to other people that you don't want done to you. Word to the wise. Well, thank you, woman. I guess the most important thing is that you realize the error of your ways, and maybe, well, you didn't ask for advice, so I'm not going to give it to you, but I was going to say expose him, for what you found out, and don't tell him about you. Always keep that secret close to the vest. You know what I'm saying? Make him think he's the only one that did wrong. The presents are better. And then and work on getting you all's relationship back on track if you love him. If not, well, she didn't ask for advice, so let me move on to Tara. Tara's 32. Dear Wendy, my name is Tara, and I'm 32 years old. I'm very independent. I've been on my own since I was 20 years old. I managed to pay my way through college and law school, and almost a year ago, I opened my own law firm, and everything in my life is good. I have a fiance, and we're getting married on September 3rd. Wendy, I couldn't be happier. The problem is my family. You see, Wendy, I make a nice 6-figure-a-year income, but I came from a very poor, dysfunctional, ghetto family, and they're always asking me for money to pay rent and car notes. That's the only time they ever call me. I never received any of my money back. Now, Wendy, I have an apartment in Manhattan and a house in Long Island. I live in the house, and my 26-year-old sister, her 4 kids, and her no-good baby's father live in the Manhattan apartment because they got evicted from the projects and they had nowhere else to go. Well, Wendy, I went over there the other day and the house was a complete mess. Neither one of them work, and they basically live off of me. I take my sister food shopping every 2 weeks. I pay all the bills, and I'm tired of it. My family thinks that just because I made something of myself, that they can sit back and live off of me. And that's not the case. But Wendy, I never say no because I feel sorry for them. But enough is enough. I can't stand it anymore. Wendy, how should I go about kicking my sister out of my apartment and either making her and her man get a job or someone so they don't have to eat off of me and they can pay their own bills? Please help a sister out. I desperately need your advice. Well, first of all, sister, congratulations on all that you've achieved in spite of your family, which, it's not about money as much as it is about the character of your family. Like, because there are plenty of people, with flat pockets that have good character, that go out and work an honest living every day and so on and so forth. About your sister and her baby's father and the 4 kids. According to New York state law, if your sister can prove that she's been living, squatting, sucking up whatever off of you from this place, in this place for 30 days or more, you have to legally evict her. And it's a long, hard process. But since I'm sure your sister at 26 busy with the kids, she doesn't have time to read or study up on law. So how about this? How about you go over there and you change the locks on them? Put all their stuff out down in the lobby, or you know what? Purchase a storage bin for them in Manhattan. We'll do this nice and neat because it's your nieces and nephews, sure. And you want to make you want your sister and her man to get jobs, and you want to be as cruel to her just short of not making the kids suffer. Because if that happens, then you need to hire a nanny and have all the kids over at your house. Because I couldn't do that to my nieces and nephews, but I could damn sure do it to a no good sister and a no good baby's father. I could do it to them. Because they're bringing you down. emotionally and the whole bit. You're about to go on with your own family. So what? You make a few extra dollars. You earned every last dime of it. There should be nobody trying to suck up off of you. Regardless, if I were you, I'd go over there. First of all, I'd arrange for all of them to go to Six Flags Great Adventure for a day. The no good baby's father, the 4 kids, and your lazy sister. Go to Six Flags on me. Boom. While they're at Six Flags, I'd be right over there with my storage unit already picked out, so I know exactly where the moving truck's going to move all their crap. And I change the locks on the apartment. I would notify the superintendent. I would notify the people at the front door with the front door key. The whole bit. Kick her out, because she's not busy looking at New York state law. She's busy sucking up.
Oh.
You know what I mean? When they come back from Great Adventure, you ask me where will they sleep? Oh, you've already arranged that. The Gray Sheet No-Tell Motel. Down on the Lower East Side, you know the place where the sign flashes all night, eat at Joe's, eat at Joe's, eat at Joe's? But at least it's a couple cots and a place, and you let them start to grow up and man up in this life. That's it. That's it. That's it. And as far as the handouts to the rest of your family, cut them off. Cut them off. Cut them off. You're about to make your own life. Don't let your family that you came from ruin things between you and your fiance because you're so stressed out every night you're coming home from the law firm, which you are a lawyer with your own law firm. That's stress enough. You're coming home from the law firm every night listening to endless messages from your broke down family and spreading that infection into your bedroom. So now you and your fiance, soon to be your husband, can't even get no. And that might seem cruel, but sometimes, as Snoop Dogg would say, you got to do it. Ooh. Ladies, embrace the hard black in you, because sometimes it's your best friend. It's your best friend. Nobody wants to walk around all day being hard and black like what I'm trying to tell her. Like, I'm in my hard black mode right now, and I got it in me to do it. Uh-oh. But you don't want to wear that. You like to pull that out when you need it. This is one of those times you need to be hard and black with your entire family. And no, you don't want your nieces and nephews living with you. No, you don't. And no, you're not going to help your sister get a job, because as irresponsible as she is with 4 kids at 26 and a no good baby's father, and they lay up and watch All My Children all day, you don't want to be put down on her references.
Right.
Am I being too cruel?
Just a little bit.
Is it necessary?
Yes, it is.
All right, then.
All right.
Dear Wendy, I'm a married man. I love my wife to death, but we decided to try swinging just for an experience.
Oh. Keep it going.
Wendy, I'm holding my own down below, 9.5. All right. Well, last Saturday night, we went to a swingers lounge and tried it out. We had conversation with another couple, and we became acquainted, and we decided that we would enjoy each other, all 4 of us. Wendy, I was sitting in the chair waiting for Lisa, a fake name for his wife, to get undressed, and I'm sitting, attending to, my down below, and thinking I'm going to kill his wife, beat it up. And while I'm waiting for his wife to undress, my wife is undressing, and so is he, the other husband. Wendy, homeboy's 11.5, easy. My wife's jaws dropped to the ground with that look on her face like, I'm loving it. I wanted to change my mind right then and there, Wendy, but they started out. This man laid into my wife so bad, she was screaming like someone was killing her. She was trying to hide her satisfaction, but it was clear to me that she was enjoying it immensely. Wendy, this man was killing her. They were doing every position I could imagine.
Easy.
I was so distracted by him, I had a hard time slaying his wife. Wendy, now that it's all said and done, I don't feel the same about my wife. When I look at her, all I see is her sweaty face of enjoyment. I think she detects my unhappiness. She continually asks me what's wrong. Wendy, I just don't want to tell her. Wendy, I just want to tell her I want a divorce. What should I do? P.S. We agreed no professionals, and when I turned around, my wife was professionaling, like a peeled mango, getting busy. She claims she couldn't stop herself. I felt like punching her in her damn face. You know what, my man? You got exactly what you asked for. Yeah. And you're real childish now trying to flip it like you want a divorce. Yeah. It happens all the time. Men are the ones who want to swing or want to see you with the next woman or whatever. And then a woman gets turned out like, oh, I think I like this lesbian thing, or I think I like swinging, or he's slaying me better than you, or whatever. You know what? You get what you ask for. Now wear it. What should you do? Wear it.
You couldn't stop it in the middle of it?
Wear it. Man up. And no, don't get divorced. You started this out by saying I'm a married man and I love my wife to death. So all of a sudden, the difference between that loving to death and divorcing is bigger than your 11 inches. And all of a sudden, you're catching feelings. Wear it, Mighty Mouse. Wear it.
Lie on that sword.
Lie on that sword. As a great man named Vinnie Brown once told me he had to tell somebody.
Easy.
Lie on that sword. Oh. It's my boss. Oh, he's gangster with his when he needs to be.
Vinnie Brown.
Lie on that sword. Love that. What, did we miss some recordings?
Yeah. Just a little bit. Maybe like 10 seconds.
Okay.
But we have a backup.
Okay, good. Okay, good. I mean, I feel terrible about telling you that, but you know.
That's pride, right? That's pride.
That's pride, because he saw the next man slay his wife like that. Yeah. Do we have somebody on the phone? Did we already go to the phone? I can't even think.
No, you want to go to him?
Yeah. Do we have time in the break?
Sure do.
All right, hello.
Hello, Wendy?
Hi.
Hi, this is Gina. I need some advice.
Okay.
I've been seeing my friend for about 5 months. We started off as friends. Things the line kind of buzzed a little bit.
Okay, because you started having sex?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And recently he came to see me, and, we had a nice weekend, cuddling and having a good old time. And he's like, well, maybe we should just be friends now. So, I mean, I've been honest and open about my feelings. He's been honest and open about his feelings, but I don't know, should I just swap him? And he's like, okay, fine.
Well, see, the thing is that now he's assuming that because you had sex, you're going to be friends with benefits. In other words, he's going to be able to sleep with you and just be your friend with no obligation. And he's going to be able to go out with other girls. And the second you get mad, he's going to say, well, we're just friends. I think it's a slimy thing what he did, but men often do this to women. And you really don't know. You can hold out on a man for 3-6 months and then finally sleep with him. And all he wanted to begin with was the booty. Personally speaking, I couldn't continue to be friends with somebody like that because I am too soft and pink. Now that we've slept together, no, I don't want to just be your friends. First of all, because I don't take too kindly to being deceived. Number two, I'm moving on and finding somebody that I want to be with in a relationship. And since it's not you, I have all the friends I need. I don't need any more friends. I want a man.
Right.
So if I just expressed your feelings, because those were my feelings, but if that's your feelings, and that's the spiel you should give him. He deceived you.
Yeah, he did.
But then again, you were possibly looking for more from him. You thought by sleeping together you were solidifying something.
See, the thing is, with him, he was like, I do like you and all this other stuff, but it's kind of my fault. Because I said I don't want any strings attached at first.
Okay, well, see, that's your fault. Okay, so you're going to have to decide whether you can continue to be friends with him or not.
Right.
Okay, take care.
All right, thank you.
It's Wendy, man.
I'm constantly sleeping with my baby's daddy. He is engaged to get married to someone else. Should I give it all up and say, well, I tried to have a relationship here?
You can't have a relationship. He's engaged to somebody else. He's about to get married. Really, I just can't take it.
The Wendy Williams Experience.
107.5 WBLS, today's R&B and classics. So, top of the day to you. It's the Wendy Williams Experience. Don't forget Vaughn Harper with The Quiet Storm comes up at 7 o'clock, but Vaughn's on vacation this week, so the fabulous Champagne is doing a wonderful job filling in. Champagne's here right after the Wendy Williams Experience at 7 o'clock. And shout out to everybody over in Irvington, New Jersey. You all don't forget on Saturday, there's big doings there in Irvington. The Summer in the Zone concerts over at Irvington Park. That's Saturday. The gates open up at 12 noon. The Whispers, Regina Bell. It's going to be all kinds of musical acts going on. And a fun day for the whole family. Saturday, 12 noon. The gates open. It's going to be an all-day function. So that's a lot of fun for the good people over in Irvington, New Jersey. Also, right now I'm going to take caller number 10 on the telephone. You're going to get some tickets to the Urban Impact Summit. Excuse me, that's going to be at the Foxwoods Resort and Casino, and it's a one-night stay at Foxwoods that you get Sunday, August 7th. The Urban Impact Summit is hosted by BET's Dr. Bobby Jones. It's going to feature some of the world's greatest gospel singers, plus recording industry leaders in hip-hop and R&B, and the event's theme this year is Help Bridge the Gap. Okay? All right, so if you're calling number 10 on the phones right now, you win that little overnight stay to check out what all's doing at the Urban Impact Summit at the Foxwoods Resort and Casino. You got to be 21 years or older to win, and you can bring somebody with you if you would like. Okay. Oh, you know what? One more thing, getting back to Vaughn and the Quiet Storm. You listen to Vaughn, and you get your chance to qualify for Hennessy's VIP Access Weekend in France. Isn't that fabulous? Yeah. You're going to visit the heart and home of Hennessy and attend a once-in-a-lifetime concert over in France featuring Common, the recording artist. It's courtesy of Hennessy VS Cognac. Stand apart, set your own rules, never blend in, and of course your radio station 107.5 WBLS. So you make sure that you're listening to Champagne in for Vaughn tonight to find out more details about how you can go to France and see Common and sip on some brown juice too. All right, we're going to continue with the break, and we'll return with Advice Hour. I'm going to the faxes and seeing what all's going on in your lives right here on the Wendy Williams Experience on BLS.
What up, y'all? This Warren G representing 213 with the homegirl, Wendy Williams.
This is fire! Exclusively on Wendy Williams.
Wendy got the heat.
This is fire! Exclusively on Wendy Williams.
Wendy got the heat.
What up, it's your boy Omarion, and right now you listening to the Wendy Williams Experience.
Can you just buy me a little bit of time? Give me a funny. Let me just finish putting this cream on my legs. Getting rid of this damn eczema. Hold on. I'm sorry, you all. I zhuzhed up my medicine and everything. It's looking much better.
Yo, did you catch this flashback?
The people at Air America sent a bottle of Hennessy. Uh-oh. Shout out to Ed. Thank you, Ed. The killer. There's this radio network in New York City. Maybe you're familiar, maybe you're not. It's Air America with Randy and Al Franken and stuff. There's this guy that works there. His name is Ed, and we always... Look, he says, all the best, Ed, the psycho of Air America. He signed it, the psycho.
He heard the show Friday.
You are the killer, Ed. You are the one employee who shows up all smiles, who will pull out a gun on all of us. Here, take this. Brown juice that. You can put that where? Oh my God.
It's a day, miss a whole lot. Coming through your speakers, boy. It's Wendy, man.
Thank you. And you know what? And shout out to Rachel in Hillside. Rachel, I like that cream that you sent to me. And I added to that by getting me a little prescription for the super duper duper power stuff. And finally, I'm seeing even more progress with my eczema. Dear Wendy, You're so wrong. As a matter of fact, that man from the last break said that his wife wanted the swinging. And when you agree to no professional, it means no professional. He should dump the hoe because she didn't keep her part of the deal. If the broad would have done to me and it was the other way around, you'd be telling her to leave. No. Well, thank you for your opinion. Dear Wendy, I need your advice. I'm a married man with 3 children. I take care of my family financially and spend time with my kids. I cook, I clean, I keep myself in good shape. The problem is, my wife doesn't have sex with me. Oh. Because you're so busy cooking and cleaning, Miss Thing, that, you know, we like a little help around the house. Like, ladies, I don't know about you all. I just, you know, just a little something. But, you know, don't let me see you with your head in the oven and the easy off. Because as much as I would like that kind of help, I'm just the kind of girl, I'm now turned off. You understand what I'd rather for you to get out there and work and pay for somebody than if I don't have time to do it and I don't want to see you do it. So you work and we'll get somebody in here, to do it for us. Anyway, let me continue. I have not had any type of sex with my wife in months. I am not cheating on my wife, but it is becoming very hard, no pun intended. As time goes on, I feel my sexual desires for her dwindling. I find my wife to be very selfish because for the longest time she would even give me a professional. It is selfish. He said would, not wouldn't. Would. It is selfish because she knows that if she asks, I would gladly give her a professional. She tells me not to even ask because it makes her feel cheap. What's a man to do? I know men in my position would have already jumped off. I'm feeling really pathetic because I'm still young and life is so short to be celibate. Medication to prevent wife used to take medication to prevent pregnancy and said that she has no desire for sex. That was about 4 months ago. I believe she's having an affair. What do you think? I believe did I mention at the top of this that he's not just married to her, but they have 3 kids? Yeah. What I believe is your wife is having an affair. What I believe is you need to put down the easy off and pick up another job. What I believe is, we like help with our kids and stuff. But, once you turn into the nanny of Nanny and the Professor, I don't know too many women who sexually, that turns them on. I don't want you being Mr. Mom. And I don't want, a pitch in, sure. And you know what a pitch in is. You don't make me have to sit here and waste my breath about what pitching in is versus being Mr. Damn Mom. Cook me a little something sometimes, but unless your name is Rocco DeSpirito, please don't be I don't need Emerald Lagasse up in the house from you. What I need you to do is to turn me on, and part of what turns me on is when you come in from work and you're putting the thing down, and then maybe I'll let you put it down on me. Yeah, I think your wife is having an affair. I think you need to perhaps think about putting aside some of those household duties, settle for a few more dust bunnies in your house, but you get out there and you work. And you create some mystery in your life. Marriage is about 2 separate people. It's not one person glued at the hip, where each person knows every damn thing about every single move in somebody's day and stuff like that. Damn, then what do you talk about? She comes in from her job and she tells you what she did and she sees what you did. The oven is sparkling, the kids are clean, and you know what I'm saying? And she's limp. Create some mystery. Go out and get a 2nd or 5th job or whatever you have going on there. And, I'll settle for a couple of dust bunnies in the house because with all these jobs that we have, we're going to get somebody to come in here and do it or else, we can take opposite weekends of who cleans the house. But, no, entirely too much woman's work going on by you. Does that sound terrible for me to say?
No. I want to see my man in an apron.
That's all I'm saying. Once every 30 days because it's special, and even then you want him to look awkward cleaning. You want him to ask you every other minute, what product do I use for this? What you don't want, come on. I take care of my family financially. I spend time with the kids. I cook, I clean, I keep myself in shape. Yeah, you know, your wife is having an affair, and you're a good man for holding out. And no, I'm not suggesting you have an affair, but I suggest that you sit down and you have a really stern talk with your wife. And that talk you shouldn't come out of your face saying you're having an affair, but you definitely need to lean that way in your mannerisms. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm an attractive man. You know, any woman would love to be with me. Kids, wedding ring and all. You understand? I'm smart. I have my morals. But you're pushing me. Pushing you to what? Just you're pushing me. You are pushing me. We have not had sex in, how many months? 4 months. In 4 months. You are pushing me. Don't say it, but allude to it. That'll make her pot liquor cooler, and hopefully she'll dump her jump off and start acting like a married woman is supposed to act. I wish you well. Dear Wendy, I've been with my man for 2.5 years. We come from different backgrounds. His parents are divorced, and he's more street. I grew up in Philly, but my parents moved up quickly and forgot where they came from. Well, we want to get married, but they think I should wait because I can do better. I love him very much, and I love my parents. Help. Well, clearly you're too young to get married because your parents' opinion is weighing so heavily on your mind. You know, when you meet the person that you want to marry, you know, and you got your career going on and everything, you forsake what your parents have to say because you're grown. You're grown. You're grown. Clearly you are too young to get married. I don't care that you've been together for 4 years. You're too young. How old are you? 23, 22, 18? You're clearly not a 28, 29, 30, 35-year-old woman because you wouldn't need my help for this. So I side with your parents. It's not that you can do better, but you're too young to get married. So, since you asked, there I am telling. Keep it here, everybody. Hour of Truth coming up next.
Wendy, man.
My oldest brother, he told me he had a very good surprise. The surprise was that he turned himself into a woman.
The Wendy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's the Wendy Williams Experience, everybody. It's almost time for lots of people to go back to school. A couple of the interns, as a matter of fact, have fled the scene throughout the week. They're returning to school and whatnot. Have you seen the new Target's commercial? I like backpacks and I cannot lie. Yup, Sir Mix-a-Lot. Wow. Baby got backpacks. Yeah, that's hot. That's hot. Okay, this just in. Oh. Megastars Beyonce Knowles and boyfriend rap mogul Jay-Z are suing a New Jersey man for allegedly trying to distribute and profit from a sex tape that they say was recorded illegally. The lawsuit was filed Monday seeking monetary damages as well as a temporary restraining order and injunction prohibiting the sale or use of this videotape. Carter, 36, Knowles, questionable, accused Curtis Walker of trying to distribute the tape through an intermediary. The two say that they recognized the hotel where the tape was made and said a hidden camera caught the two of them having relations. You know what? This is the kind of foul mess that happens. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You go to a hotel, somebody else might be paying for it, and they already have everything reserved and stuff. I was just telling you this a few weeks ago. I make it a habit of changing my hotel rooms. As soon as I get to a place, I'll have something to complain about. Just a little something. It's a little chilly in here. You know, whatever. Can I get a different room? And even that doesn't guarantee anything. I mean, it really doesn't. You can turn all the lights out and you can have sex and still that infrared thing gets you. All they have to do is put a piece of electric tape over the red dot and you don't know. Painting's looking at you because the paintings really has a right eye that was a camera. Well, listen, okay. The The two say they recognize the hotel, yada, 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 caught having the... We are saddened at the lengths people will go to profit off of someone else. Our immediate concern is to stop distribution of any profiting that someone might get from this crime, says Jana Fleischman, reading a statement issued by Jay-Z on Tuesday evening. That's yesterday evening. The tape, which was reportedly made 1 year ago, shows the couple... shows the couple's 2-minute sex romp.
Wow.
I think that's the bigger scandal to be embarrassed by. Walker could not be reached at the time, and a call to the phone number listed from him showed that the number had been disconnected. A message was left for Walker's attorney, no immediate response. The lawsuit also accused the 39-year-old man of working with the owner of an internet pornography business and contacting the news media about the tape. This is messed up. Get him, Jay-Z. Get him, Beyonce. First, because of that 2 minutes. Second, because how dare? How dare? See, this is not them making a tape and then immediately trying to erase it. They didn't make the tape. It was made of them. Trifling. Shout out to Tammy, Karen, Michelle, and Cheryl. Thanks you all for listening today. Don Knotts is not doing well at all.
Oh.
Mr. Furley, Barney Fife, his health is failing. It forced his hometown to postpone a big parade and film festival in his honor. It was supposed to be scheduled for August 12th, 13th, and 14th. But he's 81 years old. And his doctor is telling him, you cannot travel from Beverly Hills. He is from, where is he from? They say Morgan Township. I don't know where that is. Anyway, he had hoped to be there celebrating, but his bad health has been, well, there it is. And this fall, by the way, he's still working, Mr. Furley, This fall, he's supposed to be doing the voice of Turkey Mayor in the animated film Chicken Little. He's got a very distinct voice. Sorry to hear about that. So Charlie Murphy is speaking about Dave Chappelle. He says, I don't think Dave is going to do it anymore. We shot about 8 shows for the 3rd season, and they're hilarious. They'll be released on DVD, I'm sure, but that's it. So word, everybody, is that Dave Chappelle is working on a stand-up comedy routine, and this is what Charlie says in reference to that. He probably wants to put a big show together and then put it on the road. That's probably correct. Yeah, so looks like DL is the only darkie over at Comedy Central because Dave Chappelle is still MIA. So I guess that's that. Let's talk about the largest trade in NBA history. And I don't know anything about ball, but I got the Miami Herald here. Antoine Walker got traded from Boston to Miami.
Good luck.
Jason Williams, the point guard, is now down with the Heat.
Good luck.
Whatever happened to the other Jason Williams, the alleged killer? Really, it's really something. Little Kim's trial came and left. Michael Jackson's trial came and left. Jason Williams allegedly killed way before any of this new stuff went down, but he's still out there in the atmosphere.
He's trying to get back in the NBA, actually.
What?
He's in training, actually, to get back in the NBA.
Is he? But what happened with the trial? Is he possibly going to jail? Does he have probation? What were all charges dropped? Is Gus's family doing a civils? What happened with the Jason Williams, the NBA Nets player?
Money will quiet you down.
No, money doesn't quiet you down. Michael Jackson was flared up noisy. O.J. Simpson was flared up noisy. I'm trying to answer the phone. It could be somebody calling. Anyway, Eddie Jones, they say the Grizzlies got Eddie Jones. And the New Orleans Hornets and the Utah Jazz were also involved in the deal. All right, enough. Sports bore me. But you got Shaq Heat. Was that somebody giving us an update?
Yeah.
Well, what's the deal with Jason Williams?
Jason Williams has to go back to trial later on this summer. And Charlie Murphy just signed a huge deal with Comedy Central.
Wow! Dave Chappelle, your loss is Charlie Murphy's gain. Wow. Congratulations, Charlie Murphy. Shout out to Cassie. Wendy, I'm screaming at you. What kind of stupid ass advice was that you gave that woman or that man? The man is taking care of his home, paying bills, and his wife is cheating? Cassie, we don't know that his wife is cheating, but he asked me what I thought. I think she's cheating. They haven't had sex in 4 months. She is nothing but a hoe, Wendy. He needs to drop the broom and drop the bitch at the same time. She needs to appreciate him. I think sometimes you women are confused. You have a man that's willing to help and you don't know how to act. He needs to get a jump off and let his wife do the cleaning and take care of the kids. No, Cassie, that's not solving anything either. What they need to do is sit down and talk. They need to air out. I mean, And then he needs to take some of that money that he makes, put a tail on her ass, and find out if she's cheating. Because after the air out, I mean, whether she's cheating or not could be the whole deal breaker of whether or not he stays at the marriage. Shout out to everybody in Philadelphia. This is so terrible about this LaToya Ferguson, 24-year-old mother of one. And she was 5 months pregnant. She went to her doctor's appointment on July 18th with a male friend of hers. And she never showed up later that day to pick up her 7-year-old from daycare. She's 5 months pregnant, like I said, and she's still missing. There are no bank records of any transactions, nothing. I'm going to give out the telephone number because, in Philly and now all around the country, this story is like top of mind. Oh, who is she pregnant by? Why did I hear? Well, I need more to the story. I don't want to put it out there like that, but I heard that he already had like a family situation. I don't know whether it's marriage or what, and kids, and she might have gone to him and said, I'm pregnant, and I don't know. This is terrible, though, because nobody in their right mind leaves their 7-year-old at daycare like that. And there are no bank records. This is terrible. Shout out to LaToya's family. Shout out to the whole Ferguson family. And the number, if you know anything regarding this story, is 215 in Philadelphia, 686-3183. You've seen this on CNN. You've seen this on your local news, no matter where you live. I don't care if you live in Albuquerque. This is a big story. It would have probably been big a lot faster if LaToya was white, but, such is the country we live. 215-686-3183. 215-686-3183. So Max Factor has announced that Carmen Electra just signed a big contract to promote the Max Factor brand of cosmetics. I think that's great. I think she's a very pretty woman. Max Factor, women date way back to the 20s. As a matter of fact, the brand was founded in the early 1900s, like 1905, 1910, something like that. Max Factor, legendary. Rita Hayworth, Marilyn Monroe, Jean Harlow, Jacqueline Smith, and now Carmen Electra. I like that. This is what Carmen says. It's an honor to be a part of such a legendary group of stars representing Max Factor, such as Rita Hayworth and Marilyn Monroe. I'm so excited to start working on the campaign. Me too. Good for you, Carm. Speaking of Carm, I can't wait for The Sopranos to start up again. Like, I want to hate them for being gone for so long, but I can't. Hey, Jennifer Holliday has been cast in the new Dreamgirls, but she's going to play the mother of Effie White. Now, remember, she played Effie White the first time around. Now she's playing the mother. And apparently they say that the reason that they're not revealing exactly what role Fantasia Barrino is going to play in Dreamgirls is because she tested for both the Effie role and the Laurel role. But Bill Condon, who's in charge of everything, wants Fantasia to play Effie. Now, DreamWorks, the people putting up the money, are really nervous about letting Fantasia carry the most important role of this movie. It's a $90 million film production. Wow. And they're nervous to let it all rest on Fantasia's teeth. I mean, back. Oh. No, she got the Invisalign. Come on, that was just a little joke. She'll be all right. Anyway. Apparently, they're continuing auditions behind Fantasia's back in Atlanta and Los Angeles before making a final decision. Well, they say if they find somebody in the auditions who makes a better Effie than Fantasia, then they're going to cast. They'll somehow keep her, but just not as Effie. And Loretta Devine is also a part of this role, this movie. She is actually going to be the one to play the character of Laurel, even though Fantasia auditioned for Laurel and Effie, but that role is going to go to Loretta Devine. Well, congratulations, Fantasia. Show them that you can do it. Jamie Foxx, well, doesn't speak so highly of his role in Stealth. You remember that's the movie I told you he gets killed off in the first 15 minutes because Pharaoh Monch told me out in the parking lot after the Wendy Williams Comedy Experience last week. I just came from the comedy club and he was coming from the movies, and he told me that he just came from seeing Stealth. Well, they say Jamie had hoped that he would land, a series of roles after the success of Ray. But here's his quote. I'm not even the lead in Stealth. I'm the guy who makes a couple of jokes and then I die. It's the classic black role. Yeah. He doesn't seem surprised by it, which is the good thing.
It's the curse of the Oscar, though.
It's the black or white, right? It's the curse of the Oscar.
Curse of that, yup.
Oh, we have to talk about Naomi Campbell. Punching and kicking. Oh, okay? Keep it here, all right? Thanks.
It's Wendy, man.
My boss came into my office and he basically brushed up against me with his penis.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know how should I handle that situation?
The Wendy Williams Experience.
Oh, 107.5 WBLS, today's R&B Classic Soul. And the Wendy Williams Experience, everybody. Make sure that you're checking out The Quiet Storm later on today, 7 o'clock. Champagne's in for Vaughn Harper, and Champagne's going to give you details and your chance to qualify to win a trip for two to France for the weekend. Isn't that fabulous? It's for the Hennessy VIP All Access Weekend. You'll enjoy a concert with Common. You'll get a chance to visit the heart and home of Hennessy. And if you love Hennessy, like I love Hennessy, you're going to love this. It's all courtesy of Hennessy VS Cognac. Stand apart, set your own rules, and never blend. And your radio station, 107.5 WBLS, for today's R&B and Classic Soul. And now it's time for me to speak with you about LA weight loss. Well, I do have to say, like I always tell you, LA Weight Loss is one of the best weight loss programs out there because it's people who care about your progress. And generally speaking, what you'll find in LA Weight Loss is that people who are dealing with you, a lot of them were former fatties themselves. I know my one-on-one weight loss counselor, Diane, I remember, and I've been off LA Weight Loss for about, a year and maybe 2 months now. But I lost about 17 pounds in 3 months. And one thing that LA Weight Loss specializes in is the one-on-one weight loss counseling, which I absolutely love. Diane is such a sweetheart. Shout out to Diane over at the Lexington Avenue location. That was my location. Diane herself lost something like 80 or 100 pounds off LA Weight Loss. I mean, literally, I saw pictures of her there at her cubicle, in her office at LA Weight Loss. I'm like, damn. So, that was comforting to me because it made me feel like she knows what I'm talking about. She knows what it's like to, have to tell them you can't even bring the mayonnaise out of the kitchen. Just keep it back there. Yesterday, I had gone for lunch with Nicole, and we went to this place, and I had ordered for lunch a double order of peel and eat shrimp because it takes time to peel. I'm a fast eater. I know that's one of the reasons that that's part of my fat situation is that I inhale my food. Or you've seen me eat before.
Yes.
It goes every place, and I grew up with table manners and stuff, but when the food comes, I just become another creature. It's very difficult for me to contain myself.
Food's good.
Food is good, and I'm a foodie, and I celebrate that. Oh, well. So, me and Nicole go out to eat, and I ordered a double order of peel and eat shrimp because I figured taking the peels off myself would cut down on my eating so fast. maybe I can luxuriate over my lunch for, a full 30 minutes as opposed to 30 seconds. And also I told them, I said, you can bring out the cocktail sauce, but only half as much as you normally put in the cocktail sauce bowl. Bring out extra lemon and keep the tartar sauce. This place that we went to, they have a special mix of tartar sauce. It is fabulous. And, I scoop it with my shrimp. Oh, it's so good. I don't just dip. I love to scoop my sauce, have it balancing on the shrimp, and put it in my mouth. That's fat thoughts. Those are fat actions. If I continue that way, I will be back to where I started. I'm not doing it. LA Weight Loss told me a whole new way of life. You use lemon instead of salt. Mrs. Dash, they love lean cuisine. You can go out and listen. I can't explain it all to you in 60 seconds. Find out about the LA Weight Loss lifestyle, the weight loss program. Find out what millions of people have known since 1987. LA Weight Loss works, baby. They are not going bankrupt like Atkins. They have not seen a drop in their clientele, of which at one point, did you see the stats? They said 20% of the country was scooped up in this low-carb craze in one way or another. Either, we were on Atkins, or we were buying some of those Atkins products at the grocery store, or we bought the Atkins book so that we didn't have to pay for the whole Atkins diet, and we were involved with the Atkins. In the last couple of years, only 1% of the country has been, all this low-carb, no-carb mess. So now, everybody, it's time to get real. The dust is cleared. Look who's still standing. LA Weight Loss. Real food for real people. There is no food group off limits. Call and find out what I already know. 1-800-448-TRIM. 1-800-448-TRIM. It's LA Weight Loss or nothing as far as I'm concerned. Wendy Williams Comedy Experience is coming up tonight. I do the LA Weight Loss commercials, and what's the first thing that happens when I hit the stage? Camera phone's up, yep. And I start feeling like, oh my God. Yeah. It is what it is. I'll tell you what, my eczema looks 25,000 times better than it did last week or the week before. Look, Art.
Where'd it go?
Where'd it go? Got the next level treatment.
There you go.
That's the next level cream you see sitting there all greasy.
That's next level, all right.
Yeah. Look.
Where'd it go?
It's slowly but surely it's going away.
Know what I'm saying? Mobb deep and all that.